About Tom Clancy's The Division, which is set to come out in late 2014, sometime during the holiday season, maybe even as early as fall, September, around the times where we saw Grand Theft Auto and Borderlands being released right before Call of Duty and Battlefield. But anyways, I want to talk about a few things today. Of course, this is going to be The Division. I'm going to be showing you guys some gameplay trailer right now, or some gameplay footage. So if you do like this kind of video, please subscribe, and of course, leave a like on the video if you do enjoy. Other than that, let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about today is the gameplay mechanics of how the Division is going to work. Now, I'm going to be completely honest here. I have not been the biggest fan of past Tom Clancy games. I wasn't a fan of the Splinter Cell games and the Rainbow Six. It just wasn't my cup of tea, but the Division looks fantastic. And the reason I didn't like these Splinter Cell games is I didn't feel it had that realism. Like it or not like it at all. Call of Duty, one thing they do really well is having a smooth feeling character. And that's something that I felt was missing from Splinter Cell and the Rainbow Six series, and I think that's something that the Division has gotten back. Just the way your character moves, the way he slides behind vehicles, the way he pulls up his gun, look down iron sights, just does certain movements. Even while he's standing still, he'll twitch and look at his watch, similar to something how a normal character would do. If you're standing around your house, you might scratch your head or look at your watch. It's just little movements like that that a character does that really brings out the awesome mechanics of how I think the game is going to work. Because if the little things like that are functioning properly and are really impressive, the basic mechanics of shooting and, like I said, taking cover and switching weapons is definitely going to be there, because they're going to hit on those first, and then they're going to cover the little things, like I said, looking at the watch, tying your shoe, little things like that that are going to make the game really nice. Alright, so recently at the Video Games Award, The Division actually dropped its newest trailer covering its Snowdrop engine. Now, if you follow games like Battlefield and any game made by DICE and EA, you know they use the Frostbite engine, where they try to make the environment and the characters feel as real as possible, whether that be a building falling from the sky or bullets whizzing by your face. They want to make it as real as possible. They want to make the environments and the textures and, just whether it be like a piece of wood or the structure of a building, they want to make sure that when something happens to that, it has its own unique characteristics and environment. And you can see in the game right now and in the Snowdrop trailer that one of the coolest things in the game is just, like I said, the little things. So when you go from dusk to dawn, you can see how snow melts and how it remelts, turning from water to ice to snow. That cycle repeats itself, so on and so on. You can see when a taxi has its hazard lights on. If you're inside a building, you're going to see the reflective hazard lights as they go on and off. And you can see dust particles building and whatever inside a building. If a building's older, like I said in the trailer, they go into an older building and they see a really, really old, desk, and you can see the dust off it, and when they open the door, the dust flies off. So it's really cool. There's a lot of cool elements with this Snowdrop engine. I think it's going to be one of the coolest engines we've seen so far. I remember playing on the first Frostbite engine. I was like, wow, this is revolutionary. So I think that the Snowdrop one is going to have that same revolutionary feel, and I really can't wait to get my hands on it. Alright, and building off that, the final thing I want to talk about today is realism. The second reason why I didn't necessarily like the Splinter Cell games is the fact that it didn't necessarily feel real. The environment you're in, New York City, is going to be amazing, but I believe that's only half of the equation. You can make an incredibly realistic environment, the game can look graphically beautiful, you can have all these great features and cool things to do, but if it doesn't work in the co-op multiplayer setting in which the Division is going to strive in, then you really don't have a whole lot to look forward to. And the reason I think it's so realistic is in this game, if I were to turn the volume up right now, you would see, I think it was 3 guys and a girl just actually communicating back and forth, saying, hey, I'm going to go into this building, cover my left, there's guys over there, cover my right, etc. Basic, call outs and strategy. And I think that's what's going to make the game super realistic and super amazing for everyone to play, is the fact that you can just jump in with your friends like that, and you can be set into this incredible online world where teamwork is a factor. Because if you don't have teamwork, no one's going to want to play with their friends. People will eventually get tired out playing by themselves, and then from there you're going to have an audience that loses interest. So I think in order for this game to succeed, you're going to need graphical realism, and you're also going to need strategical realism, and I think the Division is going to offer both those. Anyways, guys, like I said, if you did enjoy this video or found this information helpful, please drop a like on the video, push that thumbs up button, and leave me a comment down below. What do you think of Tom Clancy's The Division? And of course, if you want to see more daily gaming videos like this, be sure to subscribe, because I upload daily gaming content. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.